Good evening. But why today? Why this week of all weeks? An enormous U-turn on the windfall tax and a whopping package of help for British families. But if you want to feel cynical about the timing in this little country of ours, by all means go ahead. Fill your boots. You're welcome. Rishi Sunak's package of financial help certainly came at the perfect moment to help Boris Johnson out of his equally enormous hole. But in the wider analysis, I'd suggest you the help for Johnson B matters much less than the help for the millions of ordinary folk struggling to pay their fuel and food bills. Make no mistake, it may have come late. But when Sunak acted, he threw the kitchen sink at the problem. In fact, not just the sink, but the fridge, freezer, the hob and a cutlery drawer as well. This was a huge £15 billion plus intervention, bigger than anything the Labour opposition was proposing. Indeed, about twice as generous, the Treasury suggests tonight. In politics, as in life, everything comes at a cost. And for many Tory MPs who only last week had been ordered to vote against a dangerous Labour windfall tax, being asked today to celebrate a virtuous, useful Tory windfall tax stuck rather in the throat. Richard Drax, the South Dorset MP, accused the Chancellor of throwing red meat to socialists. But millions of people, including 8 million on benefits, as well as pensioners and the disabled, are going to get real, meaningful help at an anxious time. Commentators who mocked the spring statement for being stingy, and I was one of them, and have been pleading with the Treasury to go further, and I was one of them, should be wary now of never taking yes for an answer. Today, I'm going to start by analysing what Rishi Sunak actually said with Paul Johnson of the Institute for Fiscal Studies. Later, we'll go into the fascinating politics of it all. But first, here is the Chancellor performing his all-important U-turn on a windfall tax for the energy companies.
We will introduce a temporary targeted energy profits levy, but we have built into the new levy, a new investment allowance.
Yes, you're right. He didn't actually use the phrase windfall tax, did he? He argues his version is better for investment. But that is what it is, a windfall tax. If someone tells you to build a house and you refuse to build the house and then you do build the house, but with a patio extension and a dormer window, well, it's still a house.